Today, President Biden announced a new approach to increase vaccinations. You heard some of it earlier. It includes incentives for Americans to get vaccinated, shifting how vaccines are distributed to states, and focusing on Americans who still need to be convinced to get a vaccine.
Now we're going to have to bring the vaccine to people who are less eager. So we also know that there are millions of Americans who just need a little bit of encouragement to get the shot.
And the number of people who need encouragement is large. One poll shows 1 in 4 Americans does not plan to get the vaccine. 41i team reporter Kat Reed goes in depth with what researchers say is driving that divide.
This is your first. The prick of a needle isn't what's holding some Americans back from getting the COVID vaccine.
It just happens so fast.
I know there's some friends who've taken the vaccine and they're Catholic, and there's other friends who they're just leaving everything you got.
There are a lot of different reasons behind the hesitation. Ashley Kurtzinger and her colleagues at the Kaiser Family Foundation have heard a lot of them.
At this point, we've collected over 11,000 interviews with people across the U.S., really focusing on the most at-risk populations.
They built this COVID-19 vaccine monitor to track attitudes and experiences with vaccinations. It groups respondents into different categories, like the people taking a wait-and-see approach.
Their biggest concern is side effects and the safety and efficacy of the vaccine.
Since the Kaiser Family Foundation began tracking attitudes in December, that wait-and-see group has shrunk, especially when it comes to Black adults.
At this point, they've waited. They have seen very few major side effects. They have lots of friends and family members that have gotten vaccinated.
The group that hasn't moved, the definitely nots.
Is there a way to persuade those people, or are these deeply held beliefs that really you cannot sway with more evidence or facts?
Well, we haven't found any kind of messaging that seems to make this group more likely to get vaccinated.
Kurtzinger says it will take a lot of different messages and messengers to ease people's fears.
There are legitimate reasons and concerns that people have around the vaccine. So any kind of blaming of individuals is really not effective.
She suggests moving away from politics, but it does play a part.
Republicans are more likely to say that they are either definitely not going to get vaccinated or will only get it if it's required.
Still, like the wait and see group, there's a chance the definitely nots change their minds as their friends and families get vaccinated. For the I-Team, I'm Kat Reed, 41 Action News.